gotta say it was a good day. It gets no love, and I thought you knew it. Fool, you know how we do it.
We got a problem here? We got a problem, nigga?
What up?
I'm just trying to do better, man. That's it. For my family. If you can't understand that, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I'm out. What's up? Rock, paper, scissor, grenade launcher.
He went from shouting F the police in the streets of Compton to driving kids around in Are We There Yet? That kid from South Central spitting bars with N.W.A. He's one of the gangsta rap pioneer who flipped the script and became a Hollywood mogul. We're talking about the one and only O'Shea Jackson Sr., a.k.a. Ice Cube. Now, you think you know Cube, right? The hardcore rhymes, the tough guy persona, the Friday laughs. But don't get it twisted, Ice Cube's glow-up is messier, juicier, and way more controversial than you've been told. We're talking diss tracks that shook the rap world, beefs that had entire crews shook, political drama that had fans side-eyeing hard, and even a $9 million role he walked away from like a boss. Oh, and let's not forget the Trump controversy that had everybody clutching their pearls. So grab your snacks and a chill bottle of anything, 'cause we're peeling back the layers on the unbothered, unfiltered, and unstoppable force that is Ice Cube. And trust, this one's gonna be straight from the hood. Born O'Shea Jackson in 1969, Ice Cube came up in South Central L.A., a place that was more grit than glam. Life hit hard early when his half-sister was murdered at just 12 years old. But instead of crumbling, Cube channeled the pain and built a legacy. He wasn't just street smart, he was book smart too, with a diploma in architectural drafting and a mind sharp enough to slice through steel. Cube turned poems into power plays. Oh, and that legendary name. It came from his older brother threatening to toss him in a freezer and pull him out as, well, an ice cube. Instead of being scared, Cube said, "You bet," took the name, made it iconic, and rocked it like a badge of honor. Talk about flipping the script. So yeah, brains, trauma, street smarts, and a name born from sibling shade, that's the origin story of a legend. And we're just getting started. Before the fame, he started with a rap group called CIA, rocked house parties with Sir Jinx, and linked with a young Dr. Dre. Together, they formed Stereo Crew, setting the stage for something big. Enter N.W.A, the Rap Avengers of 1986. Eazy-E brought the business, Dre dropped the beats, and Cube. He wrote the bars that made people clutch their pearls. Boys in the Hood? Cube wrote it. Straight Outta Compton? Cube helped shape it. And F the Police? That track got the FBI literally in their business. No joke. They sent a letter. The album went double platinum without radio play. That's not just music, that's a movement. And Ice Cube? He was holding the pen behind the revolution. Ice Cube pieced out of N.W.A in '89 after realizing the math wasn't mathing. He was writing the bars, but Eazy-E and Jerry Heller were allegedly stacking the cash. Oh, and his contract didn't even list him as a real group member? Rude. So Cube bounced, sued, and made it clear, don't mess with his money. He hit NYC in 1990 to cook up his solo debut, AmeriKKK's Most Wanted with the Bomb Squad, blending East Coast beats with West Coast bite. It was raw, political, and controversial, just how Cube liked it. But he really shook the table with Death Certificate in 1991, dropping No Vaseline, one of the most savage diss tracks ever, and stirring backlash with Black Korea. Even with all the smoke, Cube kept climbing, dropping hits like The Predator, featuring the chill anthem It Was a Good Day, launching West Side Connection, and proving he wasn't just a rapper, but a cultural force. Through every beat and beef, Ice Cube made one thing clear: you will respect the Cube. Period. Ice Cube didn't just conquer rap, he stormed Hollywood too. He made his acting debut in Boys and the Hood in 1991 as Doughboy, a role written just for him.
You! Turn your punk ass over!
And he ate it up. Critics were shook, and the Oscars came knocking. Then, in '95, he dropped the legendary stoner comedy Friday with Chris Tucker.
You said this was N.W.A. Smell like outdoor.
Budget, tiny, impact, huge. Bye, Felicia became a whole cultural moment.
Craig.
Bye, Felicia.
With 2 sequels and over $120 million in the bag, Cube was laughing his way to the top. And he didn't stop there. He fought snakes and anaconda. Flexed in 3 Kings.
What's the matter, man? Can you breathe?
Kept it cool in Barbershop.
Kevin, we made a commitment to see this
I don't give a damn about no commitment. What commitment?
Went dad mode in Are We There Yet?
This might not be a good idea. Rain, electricity.
Oh, but I sure do appreciate it.
Got spy vibes in XXX.
You know, I'm gonna really miss you boys. What?
And served action in Ride Along and 21 Jump Street. He even voiced a villain in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in 2023.
Yo, come on, y'all. Let's get the goods. Yo, what?
And produced the iconic Straight Outta Compton biopic.
Yo, Dre. What up? I got something to say.
Oh, and directing? Yeah, he did that too with The Players Club in 1998. Now with a first-look deal at Paramount, Cube's still out here calling shots. From gangsta to global mogul. Ice Cube didn't just break into Hollywood. He froze it and owned it. Behind all that gangsta glare and tough talk, Ice Cube is actually a total family man. He's been holding it down with his queen, Kimberly Woodruff, since way back. They tied the knot in 1992 and are still going strong over 30 years later. That's practically forever in Hollywood years. The couple shares 4 kids, including lookalike son O'Shea Jackson Jr., who literally played his dad in Straight Outta Compton.
Freedom of speech includes rap music, right? But we exercising our First Amendment as far as I'm concerned.
Talk about keeping it in the family. Then there's Daryl, aka Doughboy, following in Dad's rap footsteps, daughter Karima, and their youngest, Sharif. So while he might rap about the streets, Ice Cube's home life is giving wholesome realness, long-term love, tight family bonds, and a quiet dedication to staying grounded. Now that's the real power move. Ice Cube's career hasn't just been hits and Hollywood. It's been packed with headline-grabbing drama and legal curveballs. It all started with his split from N.W.A. when Cube sued their manager Jerry Heller over shady finances, a beef that was eventually settled quietly. Then came the wildest headline you'd never expect. Mr. Rogers allegedly came for Cube over sampling his wholesome theme song in A Gangsta's Fairy Tale. Yup, Cube versus Mr. Neighborhood himself. Things took a darker turn when Cube and Dr. Dre were named in a wrongful death lawsuit tied to Suge Knight's fatal hit and run near the Straight Outta Compton set, though both were later cleared. Meanwhile, his Big 3 basketball league hasn't been drama-free either. It faced a $250 million lawsuit from a rival league claiming player poaching, a $1.2 billion beef with Qatari investors, which got settled and even sued their own lawyers at one point. Legal battles? He's had more than a few. Controversy has also followed Cube's personal beliefs. In the 90s, he aligned with the Nation of Islam and promoted some eyebrow-raising ideologies. More recently, he was accused of sharing anti-Semitic content online. And when Kanye tried to drag him into his anti-Semitism mess, Cube quickly distanced himself, saying he didn't co-sign any of it. But nothing shook the internet quite like Cube's 2020 contract with Black America. Meant to push racial equity, it landed him in hot water when he met with the Trump administration.
And you know, presidents always push their agenda. I don't expect him to be no different.
Fans were stunned and vocal, but Cube stood his ground, saying he was doing it for the culture, not for clout. And in true Cube fashion, he's even had beef behind the scenes in Hollywood, clashing with studios, fighting over creative control, and famously walking away from a $9 million movie role in 2021 over COVID vaccine mandates. Ice Cube's always been bold, unapologetic, and unbothered. Whether he's on the mic, on screen, or in court, controversy clearly never scared him. Now here's a side of Ice Cube you don't always see in the headlines. The soft-hearted OG with a real passion for giving back. He teamed up with Autism Speaks, designing exclusive merch inspired by his iconic It Was a Good Day video. He also collabed with Rare Inc., raising funds for the Minority AIDS Project. And that's not all. Ice Cube's been helping bring clean drinking water to communities in need. Plus, he's stayed loyal to his roots in South Central LA, linking up with a place called Home and Goodyear to support local youth. Then there's his big league partnership with the NFL through his contract with Black America Institute. Cube's not just talking equity. He's building bridges between Black-owned businesses and major industries like tech and finance. Big brain and big heart. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Cube donated 2,000 masks to students in Oklahoma. And just when you thought this legend couldn't get more decorated, he was honored with the very first Naismith Hall of Fame Impact Award in 2024 for his work with the Big Three and his community service hustle. So, yeah, Ice Cube might come off cold in his lyrics, but behind the mic, he's got a heart of gold. From bars to ball to bettering the world, he's doing it all. At 55, Ice Cube is still hustling harder than rappers half his age. First up, the music. Cube just dropped his 11th solo album, Man Down, in November 2024. And if that wasn't enough, he's also part of Mount Westmore, with Snoop Dogg, E40, and 2 Hort. That's not a supergroup. That's legendary status. Behind the scenes, he's got a first-look TV deal with Paramount, meaning any hot new show ideas gotta go through Mr. Cube first. His Cube Vision production company is staying booked and busy, developing projects that span from gritty to hilarious. And let's not forget the courts. Big Three basketball is still going strong under his leadership. Former N.W.A. stars battling it out 3-on-3. Genius. From dropping albums and building empires to keeping hoops culture alive, Ice Cube is the definition of a multi-hyphenate. No wonder his net worth is chilling at a cool $160 million. That's the kind of plot twist Hollywood wishes it could write. Ice Cube is a certified legend who went from wrecking mics with N.W.A. to wrecking expectations across music, movies, sports, business, and beyond. He's proved that staying true to yourself while leveling up is the real flex. He's still got the attitude, the vision, and the hustle to keep us all watching. So, if anyone ever doubted Cube's legacy, just tell him it was a good day and an even better career.